So, you got Cam Newton and we got Nick out here, spreading their seed.
They got what, 20 kids between the two?
20?
For real?
Yeah, don't Nick can have 12 and he has 8, right?
They got 12.
12 kids.
Yeah, don't he got like
Shit,
12
I can't
kids?
That's
talk.
crazy.
Nigga, shit, I got 8.
So, but that was my point in what I said to you. Like, they got different baby moms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you and your wife are still together doing the thing. But for them, their whole thing is, I'm cool. I can spare my seed. I don't have to be, family oriented or have the traditional family. To me, it seemed like they take their money as
Yes, I was just about to say that.
substitution for being there.
Exactly.
And they both had an interview with Dr. Bryant, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and she read them their rights, man.
Let me play the clip for the people.
God makes 3 men, either an excellent father, horrible man, or excellent husband, horrible father, or you're blessed to get both. And he said, make sure that you get, if you have to choose one, you get the man who's a better husband than a father. Because as a woman, that'll benefit you as a woman, because a man is going to be there for their kids at the level that they love the mom. And I find that to be, you could disagree, but I find that to be very true, meaning the father usually loves that child at the level that it loves that mama. And so that's why men with multiple baby mamas, I'm not saying for you, you can kind of see where the favoritism or the time goes based on the love and respect they have for that woman. And my dad's a father. Statistically, that's a big reason why the divorce rate is high, because of what you just said, people putting kids first. I beg the differ, even though my dad agrees with you too. He's the dad, he puts us first. He don't care who walks, we come first. So he's been an excellent father, but not the best of man.
Okay, so
Hey, before we get to that same woman, isn't she just recently out of relationship and she going through all these things that she talking about right now? So a lot of time when I listen to her, she come off as bitter, bro. Like,
is she divorced?
I can't, if that's the same one, I can't
you threw that out
I'm
there.
telling you,
gotta
man, I tell you, I just seen an interview
she gonna
with
come
her.
back like
I think it was
she gonna say you low
Vibration.
Vibration.
and that's all the words she was using, and like she was real. Like, I'm gonna find the clip though. Bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Me neither.
Those clips of her, but she basically told Cam Newton and Nick Cannon that y'all deal with low vibrational women because they allow you to do these things as far as just impregnate them. You have these babies, but they're not looking for a traditional household with the wife, with the man and the woman raising the child together.
Calling it broken homes.
Yeah, and I don't know if she called it a broken home, but it's considered
A broken home.
a broken home.
Okay. So as far as what she was speaking on, as far as the 3 types of men that she felt like God created, which one bad father, if you're a bad father, you're a good husband. If you're a good husband, you're a bad father, or you could be both. Do you think there's some truth to that? And if you do, what would you place yourself as? What would you consider yourself as?
I guess I'll go first. All right. Horrible husband, excellent father. I'm just gonna go through all 3. Excellent father, but horrible husband. It's just how your mindset is as a dad. I mean, you can be excellent dad.
No, I'm saying, what are you though?
No. I'm saying this is my thought process on the topic. Me, I feel like I want to say excellent father, but horrible. I'm not a husband, so I can't say husband.
Boyfriend, husband, whatever.
No, I would. No, never
A
mind.
mate, a partner.
Right? No, partner. I know. I got you. No, I would say I'm blessed to be both. Why I say that is, I don't mind. I don't mind being in a relationship, but at the same time, I always put my partner's kids just like they're mine. Like, I don't make no differences. I don't do nothing different. If I do for mine, I do for hers as well. So I mean, even with the relationship part, I feel like I always put her first before, in the relationship before it become the kids, because that's one of the things I do feel like keeps a healthy relationship is putting and understanding what your partner is going through. And then being a father is just always being there, as well as mentally, physically, or emotionally. I speak with them. I try to speak life into the kids as well as my mate.
And let me say this before you go. Words are semantics. I think horrible is kind of like, I don't know if that's the best word because that don't fit everybody.
Right.
Like you maybe you don't feel like you're horrible, but maybe you feel like you need improvement and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or you?
I mean, I would okay. Then I like the way you say improve. Yes, I could improve to be a better mate. I think there's leaps and bounds of seeing how you guys do it, seeing how you guys operate of being in a marriage, to what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I feel like I can improve. I don't being a mate, but being a dad, I mean, as parents, we get thrown stuff all the time because we have to deal with kids' mental emotions, what they go through at home, what they go through at school, what they go through on their phones, what they just interpret it all together and what they bring inside themselves. And we have to control ourselves as we have to control how we say and talk to our kids.
Definitely. As far as me, I'm not going to say I'm excellent at either of them. I try my best. You know, I when you're aware and you can hold yourself accountable of certain things, you can see where your faults are and you're like, okay, I got to fix this. I got to do this better. So I'm not going to say excellent. I just say I'll try my best. And if I sit here and say I'm excellent, my wife can come on here and tell you something different. My kids can come on here and tell you something different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I just say I know I can do better.
Right.
Man, I'm trying to be positive, but I be thinking that shit bullshit. Like it ain't like.
Speak, man.
Of course, you're gonna be either a good dude, a good father, or both. Like, and then we all want to be both. You understand what I'm saying? There is no. I don't think that's a real like type of question you can answer. You know what I'm saying? As a real father, as a person that's been with somebody like more than 10 years, like, you know, it's shit, nigga. We still be going on day by day, still trying to be better and do better and learn each other. Like, nigga, it ain't never a dull moment in a relationship or dealing with kids. Like, you never do nothing perfect. Every time you look back, even when you thinking you doing right, you still look back and be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I could have handled that different. I could have been a better person. That's just life. That just go like, you know what I mean? So for a person to be like, so you think you're a good person, a good husband, or a good, like, it's setting you up, like, you know. And I don't like them type of questions. Like, when, you know, I be feeling like women trying to be like, nah, I'm all of them. I'm whatever I be at that year, that month, that time,
day.
what I'm going through in life. That's where that's when I'm at.
I like that.
Sure, yeah.
What the fuck?
Because at the end of the day, you got to give
She
yourself
trying to
credit.
set you up with the questions she be asking.
Yeah.
But go
Now,
ahead.
sometimes you have to praise yourself because you got to think about what you go through to handle all of this as a man. Like, you have to handle your being protector, provider, and an emotional leader in the household. You got to think of you. And then honestly, man, it's a whole lot of stuff that I know each one of you guys are going through, and it just, you know what I mean. We have to pat ourselves on the back at all times. Because sometimes, no, go ahead.
Yeah, for real. No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I'm
Man,
saying.
like, cause sometimes, like, it's like nobody really know what we go through mentally, unless, you know, because we really don't get asked that question, and you know what I mean. Besides us going there, and half the time when we do, we give this vague, "Oh yeah, I'm good."
Because we often have to place it aside.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and our feelings, we have to place it aside to tend to, you know, what's going on.
And you always the bad guy because of that. Sometimes we don't have to work with within like how we feel. We got to work with what we know is best, you know. And sometimes that over trumps. So to your kids and to your woman, you being overbearing, you being too strong, like you being too like headstrong, like you need to ease up. But then sometimes you gotta like be that person. You know, you gonna be the bad guy because you the enforcer. Like,
Exactly.
You know.
That's go ahead.
That's real. But I just think like kind of what you were saying, it's really no perfect. It's like we can't, like you said, we can't sit here and say we perfect at anything, right? So that question is just not for a human being that holds their self accountable, that knows themselves and stuff like that. It's like I'm not perfect at anything. I'm trying though. I'm giving full effort at all things. I'm trying to be a better husband. I'm trying to be a better father and stuff like that. But you can't I don't think God creates anything perfect though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like God you know,
In his own image.
Yeah, I feel like we flawed humans, and we trying to figure it out, and we still trying. I don't feel like there's an end date on trying to improve and trying to be a better person. It's like I'm continuing to try to be a better father, and I may make improvements and be a better father than I was to my younger kids than I was to my older
Yeah,
kids, because
yeah,
I'm
I
learning.
agree with that.
And I may be a better husband I was in my 40s than I was in my 20s, because I'm a different version of myself. I'm continuing to grow to be a better version of myself. Still flawed, but still learning, but still willing to grow. And you can turn that question around to women. I don't know if a lot of women would turn around and say, because do they make perfect wives and perfect mothers and all this? Everybody's flawed, so you could turn that around on them too. So yeah, like you said, I think that's it's a conversation starter, and it'll get people typing and stuff like that. But realistically, it's like all of us are flawed in some kind of way. God is not creating nobody to just be perfect at everything, and to be a perfect. How can I be perfect at something I've never experienced before? I've never been a husband. I've never been a father, and even worse, when I've never had these things in my life or never even saw it. So
That's
shit.
I
I'm
like that you
trying. I'm
said
working.